Matilda, great news! I finally discovered a mathematical loophole to get rich.
Oh boy, does this involve investing in magic beans again?
Better. See, I borrowed $50 from Harlan. That's negative 50.
That's not being rich, Ata. That's just debt.
Then I borrowed another $50 from Tess. Another minus 50.
Ata, you're 100 in debt now. You're just digging a hole.
No, because two negatives make a positive. Negative 50 and negative 50, boom, positive 100.
Ata, stop! That logic only works for multiplication. In real life, adding debts just makes you more broke. Let's look at how adding directed numbers actually works. Think of numbers like walking on a path. Positive is forward. If you walk forward 5 steps, you reach positive 5.
I moonwalk. That's cool walking.
Exactly. Moonwalking, or walking backward, is the negative direction. If you walk 5 steps back, you land at negative 5.
Got it. Left is negative.
Now, if you walk another 5 steps back from there,
Further back, negative 10.
exactly. You kept going in the negative direction.
So, I'm not rich?
In this number game, you're just deep in debt.
Okay, but I got negative 10 in a game. Friend got negative 2. 10 is bigger.
In directed numbers, value is about position, not just the digits. The rule is simple. Numbers further to the right are greater. Let's place negative 10 and negative 2. Look closely at their positions. Notice negative 2 is further to the right than negative 10. Because it is further right, negative 2 has a greater value.
So negative 10 is more negative, which means it's actually smaller?
Exactly. The further left you go, the smaller the value becomes. Think of it like debt. Owing $10 is worse than owing $2.
Wait, 5 minus negative 3? That's a lot of minus signs.
It looks tricky, but think of it as debt. A debt of 3 is negative 3. And the minus sign in the middle means we take away.
So taking away my debt is a good thing? Like getting money?
Exactly. Taking away a negative is just the same as adding a positive.
Whoa, Transformer style. It turned into a plus.
Precisely. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Last one, multiplication. This one is really visual. Think of multiplying by negative 1 as a 180-degree flip to the opposite side.
It flipped 180 degrees. Now it's pointing to the negative side.
What happens if we multiply by negative 1 again? Another 180-degree flip.
it flips back to positive. So 2 flips bring you back home.
Exactly. That's why multiplying two negatives always gives a positive. Time for a challenge. Try this. -2 times -3 plus -4.
Order of operations. Multiplication comes first. Negative times negative is positive, so -2 times -3 is 6.
Spot on. Now, how do we handle adding -4?
Adding a negative is just like walking back on the number line. We land at 2, so the final answer is 2.
Brilliant work, Ata. You've mastered directed numbers.
Awesome. Hey, since I'm such a pro now, can I borrow $2?
Class dismissed, Ata. What about division? Well, good news. It follows the same rules as multiplication.
So a negative divided by a positive is negative.
Correct. -10 divided by 2 is -5.
And a negative divided by a negative must be positive.
Spot on. Different signs give minus. Same signs give plus.
Easy peasy. Same team equals positive. Different teams equals negative. One more question. -2 to the 4th and -2 to the 4th, they're the same, right?
Careful. The parentheses change everything. Here, we multiply -2 4 times. Positive result. But without parentheses, the power only applies to the number.
Whoa, so -2 to the 4th is actually -16?
Exactly. The power is stronger than the minus sign, unless you use parentheses. Final boss level. Let's combine everything we've learned. First, handle the powers. Watch the negative signs.
-4 squared minus weights outside, -16.
-3 squared minus is squared plus 9.
Next order of operation, multiplication. Minus a negative, that becomes a plus.
-16 plus 18 is 2.
Excellent. You've officially conquered directed numbers. For more math mastery, subscribe to Matilda Academy.